All right, so we back. So post game part two. So I can do it off my computer. So I can invite who wants to talk or whatever. But getting back to this game. All right. So like I was saying earlier, apologize for having a quick abrupt stop. All right, so I got a Browns fan in the building. Let's see what you got. Go ahead, Shug. Go ahead. Tell
What
me.
up, man? Huh?
Hey, it's your show. It's your world. You got your shirt on.
Hey, shit was real, man. Like, dude, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was one of them people who was like, I wasn't too sold on Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
But man, like after that game, dude, like, a lot of people be like, they be like, oh, the Browns are they're overrated or they ain't play nobody. But you gotta look at what was on the line this game. Like, it's a Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
You potentially can have a shot at number one in division. First time we had that since probably like the 80s.
Okay.
And just everything that was on the line. And you playing against a rival who just blew you out earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for him to ball out the way he did, I'm like, I mean, you gotta respect the dude.
I think to me what the key is, and I'm glad you jumped on with me. I think the real key to me is the fact of the adversity that hit him, and still was able to pull the game out to where they were competitive and actually had the lead going in.
Yeah, like I'm like, man, we can't catch a break with kickers, man. It's like we just cut a dude at the beginning of the season because he couldn't make kicks. And it's like, man, and then our defense, dude, like I be trying to explain that to my son, man. Like, dude, defense wins games for you.
It does. It does.
When we need them to make a stop, like you got the backup quarterback in, and it's third down, and then you let them complete that pass to Snead.
Yeah.
You don't complete that pass, we're getting off the field.
And it's a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap. The game's a wrap.
Like our secondary is like trash, man. And I get it, like, we got injuries. Like I look at like next season, who are we getting back? Like we get Grady. Mm-hmm. We hopefully have a healthy Ward. We get Delpit. So going into next year, we're gonna look straight. But it's like if we gonna expect to make a run, we can't. Our team's not built to like just have outbursts of scores like that. Like we're a running team, we eat up clock, and our defense need to make stops when they need to make stops.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what has happened in the offense, in your opinion, being a Browns fan, since Odell Beckham has left the field? Because to me, it seems that Baker is just feeling free. I can't explain it. He just seems comfortable being back there. What do you see?
I think my personal opinion is with that whole situation is I think like with Odell, I mean, everybody know how Odell is, like just how he is, like he's a diva. Mm-hmm. And I get it, like, as a receiver, you get paid off your numbers.
True.
And if you're not getting receptions or touchdowns, then you're not going to get paid. And I don't care what anybody say about, you get people that be like, oh, well, as long as they're winning, he's going to be cool. No, because we can win, but if he's not getting his numbers, he's going to be like, well, if I'm coming up on a contract here, I'm not going to get paid because I'm not putting up numbers. So I think with Odell, I think the pressure was on Baker because Baker always said in the media, we got to get O involved. We got to get O involved. So he be so set on getting Odell involved that he just locks in on him where he's like, dude has like three DBs on him, and he's still trying to force the ball to him. Mm-hmm. And I feel like now that he doesn't have that pressure of trying to get Odell involved, so he's now on the sideline acting like a child.
Yeah,
because he does that.
Yeah.
Now it's like he's seeing the field better. Like he's doing. And then one thing I do like what he did this game, and I think they said the announcers mentioned it too, was that he's not dead set on just going after the big play. Like
the defense gives him.
Yeah, like he's doing another underneath and land hits. Like you got playmakers, let them do what they get paid to do.
I'm sorry to cut you off. What I've been seeing, what I really enjoy, and when I would talk about my old co-host or whatever, I always compared. I love Jarvis Landry. I've been a fan of Jarvis Landry since he was young. And I feel like, what I told him was, I said, Odell is your Ferrari and Jarvis Landry is your Subaru, right? Your Subaru is going to get you through the mud, sleet, snow. It's just going to do its job. The Ferrari is going to give you this power and the speed, but if you don't take care of it, it's going to have a maintenance bill you can't pay for. And I think I think your team has a whole bunch of Subarus, and that makes Baker feel comfortable. Like everybody has a role. Peoples-Jones, T. Higgins, Jarvis Landry. Nobody's bigger than the team. But I think Odell's persona and his maintenance was too big for the team. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I totally agree. And then even what you said, like as far as like the whole Subaru and the Ferrari thing, like you look at like what Odell brought to the team, like you said, it's the Ferrari. So of course, when you see a Ferrari, you're gonna be like, oh, you know, everybody's eyes is gonna be on the Ferrari. And you got that Subaru. Ain't nobody looking at no damn Subaru. Nobody studying you. Know the damn Subaru. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that, then another part too, why I think the Browns are so successful this year is like we finally got a front office that's on the same page. Like as much as I like Dorsey and DePosa didn't get along because he didn't like the whole analytics thing. He even said in the media, he said, I'm not taking football advice from a bunch of computer geeks. so you already got beef within your front office, but now you got all these Ivy League guys and they're young. Like I think Andrew Berry, I want to say, shit, I'm older than him. I think he's like 32, 30. Then you got Stefanski's like 38. So they're young guys. So I feel like they're relatable to the players, and they all on the same page. And that's been a big issue for the Browns is our front office. Like we go through so many changes. We have new GM every other year. We have a new coach every other year, and now you got everybody that's on the same page. And then if you even want to dig deeper into it, like you always say, like how they say, like, you know, the teams take after their coach.
Yeah.
Now you look when we had Freddie Kitchens. Freddie Kitchens was that in-your-face coach in the media. It's us against the world. And you seen that when the players did their interviews, they was the same way. Like, yeah, they was very bashful. And it's like, dude, y'all haven't won shit yet. Like,
calm down. Calm down.
But then if you look at it now, like when they're in the media now, they're more like laid back. They're more humble. Like, you know, we take a game at a time. This thing we only focus on this game. And I think that's them taking after their coach. And I think like I kind of like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh fuck Freddie, because when we hired Freddie Kitchens, I was one of the guys that like, hell yeah, you know, I like Freddie Kitchens. But then when we start losing, you start sitting back and you start thinking about it. You like, okay, so what has this dude did? He's been a position coach his whole fucking career. He's never been an offensive coordinator. Never been a guy. Yeah, like dude's been and he wasn't even the same position coach. He'd be like a tight end,
running back, tight end,
quarterback coach. It's like, so it's like this is what we hire. And I think with the Browns, because we sucked for so long, that as a fan base, when we get something new and they might have had a little success, we lock on that like, oh yeah, this is ours. And then it doesn't work out for us, and then you sit back and reality kicks in. Like I tell people all the time, like I think even that Odell Beckham trade, like when it first happened, it looked good. But now when you think about Odell's production and what we gave up, and then you look at the areas that we were struggling in, like
what you gave up could have replenished those areas.
Yeah, because like we gave up a young safety he's not like a all pro safety, but he's a decent enough. He's better than what we got now. We gave up a first round pick, and we gave up an offensive lineman, a good offensive lineman, and we got Odell who barely touched 1,000 yards. So it's like I think like now the Browns are like trending in the right direction. I think that it's pretty cool as a Browns fan to see like the players actually like enjoying the game, because it's like dude, as a Browns fan, you see the players just look miserable. Like, man, I know these fools can't wait till they contract up. I'm like, man, I'll tell everybody, like, Cleveland is we was the perfect farm team, man. We get players, and then
like, who don't want to be there? Who don't want to be there?
Their contract would be up, and they'd go somewhere else, and there'd be a whole new
ball out.
And it's
right. So let me ask. I got 2 questions for you, and I want to get your opinions, and I'm gonna let you go. My first question is how do you feel about Kevin Stefanski, and what do you think? And I'm glad because it kind of it was going to lead into my question. I see what you're talking about, the demeanor. What about scheme fit and offensive? Like how do you see Kevin Stefanski working out long term for you?
Oh yeah, I think Kevin Stefanski gonna be there for a while. Like just off the success he had this year, like I like that. Like I feel like he's smart and he plays into like the strengths of the team. Mm-hmm. Like I know people like, oh, playing to the strengths of a player, but our team is built. We're a run team. You got 2 dogs at running back, so naturally you're gonna be a run team. Mm-hmm. And then I like too. Like sometimes I think like he overthinks it, but like that Tennessee game, perfect example. Everybody just thought we was gonna come out and just run. It was the complete opposite. Mm-hmm. Baker Mayfield threw for like 300 yards and 4 TDs that game.
Yeah, I remember that game.
So it was like I think he's very smart. I'm like sometimes like when he was going for it on the 4th downs, I was like, but then he showed like dude threw a challenge flag. I thought he was trying to challenge the fucking the pass interference that wasn't called on Higgins when dude was literally holding his arm.
No, I knew he was going because I was surprised that it's the flag because I'm like it was 100 people on the field. I was like, how y'all not do that?
And see, I was so locked on that. I was so pissed off that they didn't call that pass interference. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Bro, the ball was out of bounds. Now, I'll give you a legal contact. I'll give you that. But pass interference, the ball was out of bounds.
Hey, look, man. Look, man, you don't know that he's holding my man's arm. He couldn't run.
He gonna jump 8 feet in the air and go get it. Whatever, bro.
Look, man, I see
whatever.
But no, man. But yeah, but like I said, like dude, just smart, man. Like, and I like his schemes. I like how I just like how he makes. Like I feel like him and Baker really talks a lot. And it shows like when they like the first half, like I feel like he went in the second half, like, look, man, you need to like you still good, we good, calm it down.
Yeah.
Do your check, look at your check plays, like I feel like he's just because I mean he's an Ivy League dude, so of course he's educated.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and then you even look what he did in Minnesota with Kirk Cousins.
With Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, so I mean the dude's almost went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So like I think he's gonna be around for a while. Like I'm just waiting to see like as far as the future goes. It'd be good to see once we have our whole secondary intact, and we need to go get like some linebackers back.
Okay. My last question for you, I'm gonna let you go. What is a successful season for the Browns this year? Other than I know you already got locked in the winning record, winning season. Congratulations. Since 2007, I think, something like that. But as a fan, what's successful for you? Like, you're like, man, we did it. You know what I'm saying?
Like shit. Like, honestly, like now I'm like, man, like, dude, like to be in Cleveland during football season and it sucks because we know how our bars get down, even when the Browns suck. And just to be like dealing with COVID. And you can't really go. It's like the Browns will be good the year that you really can't celebrate it.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, just them winning games, man. Like, and honestly, like, a lot of people, they see this, they be like, oh, Super Bowl. I'm like, okay, let's. And me, I was always the one that be like, yeah, we going to the Super Bowl this year.
Every year.
But it's like, in all reality, it's like, I'll take a playoff and maybe like a wild card win. We win our first playoff game, and that would be to me a success, and that would be like a trend in the right direction because I feel like with our defense, like if you other than our line, like I feel like our defensive line is probably one of the best D lines in the league. But after that, linebackers suck. Secondary, definitely trash. So it's like that defense isn't gonna take us far in the playoffs. Because you figure now, like we had beat the Tennessees and the Colts, and I even think if we had probably beat Pittsburgh and the Rays, but you're not gonna beat Kansas City.
Oh no,
we're not.
Oh,
our
you need
defense,
corners. You need corners, and lots of them.
Like our defense, because you got Patrick Mahomes who can throw the ball like from all over the field. Like I'll be seeing this dude like the number one rule I always hear when they tell quarterbacks, do not throw the ball across the field. That rule does not apply to Patrick Mahomes.
That is facts, bro. He does whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'll be seeing him. I'm like, oh yeah, somebody. And it's always to Tariq Hill. Like I feel like he just like he don't even have to look. He just knows. Like those two dudes' chemistry is like on point. But like success will be like, yeah, but the Browns can make it to the playoffs, which right now it's looking like they're going to. Because I mean, the rest of our season we play the Giants next, then the Jets, and then finish in Pittsburgh. So we should win at least 2 out of those last 3.
Yeah,
and that should lock us in the playoff spot. So I think like a playoff in the first and like a win in the first round, and that's something to celebrate for Cleveland. Because I mean, the thing that sucks about Cleveland fans, man, is, and I'm the same way. So it's like we get something good and we take that shit too far. we be like, yeah, we winning. Like we the one this game, dude. Yeah, they're already we win the Super Bowl.
Woo! Don't let you gotta win this game. And it's not even winning; it's how you won the game. Yeah. If y'all would like came back and how like man, that would have been epic for the Browns, bro. Epic.
Yeah, we'd have been already saying like, yeah, we about to. They might as well go ahead and hang that banner up.
put it right in the stadium, huh? Frame it up. Go ahead and bring the trophy in. Boy, you stupid. Hey, Suge, I appreciate you locking in with me, man. Real talk.
All right, no problem, bro, man. Be safe.
All right, man. All right, you too, man. Well, you heard it live here first, fans. It's, from a Browns perspective, from a Browns fan, how they feel about the game. I mean, the game overall, awesome game. Man, listen. I don't know. The Ravens are Jekyll and Hyde to me. I don't know. You don't know what you're going to get day in and day out. I really feel as though as long as Lamar is being Lamar, you always have a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? As long as Lamar is being Lamar, you always have a chance to win. Hey, Bruce, thank you for locking in with me. Baker Mayfield is learning to carry the team on his back when the run game is stopped by this from a Cowboys fan. Hey, man, listen, Bruce, I am a Cowboys fan too. Die hard, baby. And I do agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I think ever since Odell has left the field, I feel as though Baker has taken one step going forward to become more and more of the leader of this team. I think he's getting more and more comfortable within the offense. I also think that he's getting more comfortable being with his receivers and knowing where they're going to be. And then also knowing he doesn't have to make all the big plays because you got that two-headed monster behind you. You just got to live between hike and handing the ball off. Like, them boys are bad. So, I totally agree with you, Bruce. I appreciate you for locking in, man. Thank you. And make sure you share and comment and like. All right. So, overall, the Browns need to get a kicker. I mean, God, though. I mean, the stuff this man was missing. I mean, he wasn't missing no 40, 55-yard field goal. He missed a 39-yarder, missing extra points. You got to get a new kicker. Like, I know you're supposed to believe in your players, but you cannot. Bro, you have one job. You're the kicker. All you're required to do is kick the ball into the little arms that go like this. Like, that's it. You don't got to tackle nobody. You ain't got to know coverages. You ain't got to know scheme. You ain't got to do none of that. Just kick the ball. You don't even get hit. just kick the ball, and you can't even do that. Man, listen, I'm cutting you. I am cutting you because there is no excuse. Because I just look at it like this: if you're doing it in this magnitude of a game, and it's not even the playoffs, how can I count on you in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? So, I listen. I'm never the advocate of somebody losing their job, but if he just so happens to get let go, if he should just so happen to be given a pink slip, I would not cry, nor would I need any reason to explain. You know why you're going home. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah, but man, this is what Monday Night Football is supposed to be like. This is what Monday Night Football is all about. High action, high octane. I mean, from beginning to end. Kind of started off slow, but it picked up. Excuse me. It picked up at the end, and I really enjoyed it. So you guys stay tuned, man. I'm gonna keep bringing you some more content. We're gonna get into some NBA preseason basketball. Talk about my man LaMelo. And next time y'all might see me, I might have a Charlotte's jersey on. Better watch out there now. You listening to Off Script. You watching your boy Scotty. I'll holla.